guys, it's Letty. Good morning to you. Boy, the sun is bright and shiny, and it's nice to see the sun with so much drama going on, guys. Oh Lordy, what a couple of weeks it has been for us. My condolences are for the family. Oh my goodness, Chadwick Boseman. He appears to be such a wonderful person with a wonderful spirit. Those are rare people, rare and hard to find. So rest in peace, man. I'm still, the first thing I started thinking about too was, how they gonna do Black Panther 2. But I'm sure they'll come up with something. It's just so sad and it's unfortunate. And the funny thing is that it makes you wake up to things that you need to do. I definitely need to take off some weight. I have picked up a few pounds since this pandemic has happened, and I don't like it. I'm working on losing some of this weight much as I can. That's healthy. Get back to a healthy weight. But it's really scary because I'm gonna tell you, I'm only I'm a few years away from this gentleman. I'm around his age, so it definitely it's a wake up call for 40 people in their 40s. This is a true wake up call, because no longer is it where you get sick and you're older. That used to be years ago. You get cancer, whatever, but cancer hits anybody, any age. No one's immune. So you see what your family history is. If you have a history of family in the family of colon cancer, whatever, get checked out. And definitely me being so close to his age it just puts a real spotlight on. So that being said, let me get into the video. I don't know if you guys have watched the Cobra Kai series that it started on YouTube actually, and they brought it to Netflix. So I have watched it. I did watch a couple of episodes, but I've revisited it lately, and I've actually finished it. So I want to say this too, guys. This is gonna contain spoilers. I have seen season 1 and season 2 to the end. So if you have not completed the series, shut off the video right now. Okay, just warning you, because I am gonna talk about spoilers. Let me just talk about some history of that whole franchise. First of all, the original Karate Kid came out in 1984. I was all there for it. I loved it. I love an underdog story. Anyway, I was about 9 years old, so I have a very clear memory of the Karate Kid. I saw it in the movie theater with my family, and I always had a love for the character of Daniel LaRusso. How many of us can relate to being that person? I wasn't the popular. I wouldn't say I was bullied to that extent, but I definitely was not a popular person. I kind of a kid that was off to myself, and I just kind of I'm gonna put my hand up to block some of this sun, guys. I definitely was kind of a loner. I had a couple of people that I associated with, but I kind of hang out by by myself, and I didn't feel accepted by the cooler, what they call the cooler girls, or whatever that was called back then. But I was okay. I wouldn't say that I was upset or distressed, or I have trauma, because I've kind of always been a kind of a loner type of person. Some people, it depends on the person that you're hanging out with. If it's a person that's positive, because I try to be surrounded with positive minded people. So anyway, the franchise started in 1984. The Karate Kid movie, awesome. We was introduced to this character, Daniel LaRusso, and his mom. and she's a single mom. His dad died, and they were moving to. She had a new job. They moved to this new town. They were moving really across. They moved from New Jersey to one edge of the country to the other. They moved all the way to California, so that's from one side of the country to the other. And Daniel seemed like a cool person. Then immediately, just about, he finds this this girl that he likes, and he's a little shy at first. Then he goes up to her and he tries to talk to her, and they hit it off really well. And unfortunately, she happens to have a crazy ex, which is Johnny's character. So Johnny comes in. Johnny immediately, you are drawn to him. He's a bully. He's nasty. But we like him. I don't know. It's something about him it's something about that character, Johnny, that's endearing. That's you want to like him. It seems like he wants to do the right thing, but he just, he's a little bit of he's a jerk. He's a jerk because he's mad because they broke up. So he kind of takes that out on Daniel, and they really bully him really bad. Like they beat him really bad. And your heart just goes out to him. But anyway, definitely check the movie out, The Karate Kid. The second and third Karate Kids were okay, but as far as compared to the original, a lot of sequels don't quite measure up. They're watchable. They're decent. I'm not gonna say they're bad movies, but they're just nothing. My thing keeps falling, guys. I'm sorry. They're nothing compared to the original. So the original was directed by the same director, John Avildsen. He was the same director as Rocky. So you got another underdog, story. And then Mr. Miyagi is in the first Karate Kid. He's actually in all three of them. Actually, the original movies. He's a pivotal character in Daniel's life. Daniel does have a father figure, so he becomes, I think, a father figure to Daniel. Not only just teaching him karate, but other things in life. And he's very wise, and he's a person that you would love to just ask his opinion and he gives good advice. So we love Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi is, we love him. So fast forward to Cobra Kai. I really like the direction that they're taking. We learn a little bit more we learn a lot about Johnny, and how he's been on this downward spiral. And Johnny, I'm gonna tell you, he's one of those villains. This is what I'm saying about a person they're technically a villain, but it's not all bad. But this story is about Johnny's evolution. Johnny is trying to do the right thing. I believe he's trying. It's just like a lot of people. And sometimes, just with the demons of the past and things that they've done, they can't get past mistakes. And he's just trying, and he's just been given a really hard time. His dad. We learned a lot about his dad and his stepdad. Sorry, guys. We learned about his stepdad, and I love a lot of the new characters. I love his Miguel. The character Miguel is the way he kind of takes him on, and he kind of becomes a father figure to Miguel, which is cool. Then they bring his sensei back. Oh my goodness, this man was so mean. He is really the devil. So if you've seen it, then you know what this man was plotting probably all along. I knew he wanted something, and he's a dirty individual. And my heart just bled for Johnny, because Johnny had worked so hard, and when he didn't want to accept his dad's help, his dad just seemed like he's always called him a loser and things like that. Parents can be really cruel. Don't be riding alongside me. I don't like when people ride alongside me, guys. I don't know. This is something I just don't like that. Because I don't know what you want. It's like I feel like you want something. Anyway, So first of all, let me just say I'm rambling on, but I really like Cobra Kai. I like the direction of Johnny's my favorite character. Daniel is a little bit of a jerk. I'm not gonna lie. Daniel's being a jerk. Daniel has a successful car business. He has a successful business. He opens up the Miyagi-Do karate thing, I think, just to spite Johnny. He didn't seem to be thinking about it until Johnny opens his dojo. Then all of a sudden, now I want to open a dojo. He's become a jerk over the years. And I know he went through a lot with these people. I know he went through a lot with the Cobra Kais, years ago, if you watched the movies. But leave well enough alone. This man's trying to make it. He's trying to survive. He's trying to succeed. He's trying to start his life over. Leave him alone. I just feel like Daniel was just, throwing cheap shots, and him opening up a karate dojo is not, to me, you're just trying to do that just because Johnny was doing it. It's just, I just feel like he's kind of a jerk. I like Daniel, but I just think he's messy. I'll just put it like that. He's been a little messy, and I like their relationship. I mean, they seem to have these moments where, they could probably in another life, in another time, under different circumstances, could probably be good friends. But they just, they just have this thing between them, which adds to the story. It's exciting. It's interesting. Wow, guys, let me get to the cliffhanger. I'm going to wrap this up. The cliffhanger. Lord. Oh my goodness, Miguel, please pull through. I am so nervous. I was so nervous. Oh my gosh. The one character I don't like, guys, so we hope Miguel makes it through. The one character that I don't like that they brought in was, I don't know her name, but she came in like the last couple of episodes. The mean girl that had this thing against she had a thing against I think it's Samantha. I think that's Daniel LaRusso's daughter, and she just bullying her and stuff. I don't care for her. I don't know what she just seems like a mean girl, and they just threw it in there just so she can have a rival. Samantha seems to be a really sweet girl, and it's hard for me to see anybody really, not that nice girls don't get bullied, but it's like she just reaching to try to be, they just had to throw a bully to her way, give her a rival. She didn't have one. Everybody likes her because she's a likable girl. So it's like, I just feel like they throw her in there, and she just, to me, her character's not as developed as other characters. But maybe in season 3, we'll learn a little bit more about her characters. I think all the other characters are pretty much, we get a good history, except her. We get a little bit, but not a lot. But I just see her as a mean, weak character. I just don't like her. I don't like her, not just because she's a bully, but I don't like her character. I don't think that is developed enough, and I just don't like her as a person. I don't care about her history. She's just a nasty individual. So I'm like, I don't like you. But I'm looking forward to Cobra Kai season 3. I finished the entire thing yesterday, and boy, it blew me away. So I'm hoping, I'm gonna wrap this video up, just my final thoughts. Miguel, I hope you make it through. I love your character. Miguel is a he's a sweet boy. He's been a little, the Cobra Kai, they've kind of had the kids turn into mean kids. I agree. They could be a little nicer. I hope also, oh my goodness, the one that kicked Miguel, I can't think of his name, but Johnny's son, he's made quite a evolution. Came out, I hope that he can forgive himself and get past, you know, this incident that happened. I'm hoping, I'm rooting for his character. I like him. He's really tried hard to turn his life around. Johnny, I hope Johnny's okay. Johnny's worked real hard to turn his life around, and you know that bully that started the whole fight. I don't care. I don't want to see her anymore anyway, because she's just a devil. I think Samantha will be okay because she's got, you know, mom and dad, got strong. I worry about Johnny, his son, and then, you know, Johnny's ex-wife, his son's mother she was something else. I could not believe, as a mother, as a mom myself, I think any mom, to leave your child to go to another country with a strange man you haven't known that long, to leave your child in a house without the bills being paid, without a refrigerator full of food. She should have filled that refrigerator up. I'm not saying he couldn't stay there by himself. He's in high school. You should be able to stay there by yourself. But to leave that child in that situation is just so trifling. And, you know, I was like, oh my God, that hurt me as a mom. That just broke my heart. But this is a great adaptation from the movie. Great acting. And I noticed that Will Smith is behind this. They got some of the people that are were part of the original are behind, you know, some of the production, the producing and things like that, as co-producers. And I think that's great, because they can add so much to it. They can add so many ideas. They know these characters. They've evolved with the character. They grew up with the characters. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. I thought I would lighten the mood up. Check out Cobra Kai. And we anxiously await season 3. Also wait for Mandalorian 2, season 2. Can't wait for that either. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will talk to you at a later time. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.